Oi, you know me brother's Prado from 2007? The thing that he's basically like toured the entire country with, he used it with like firefighting, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, well, it's exploded.
It's not... Oh, yeah, she's, yeah, no, turn it off. Yeah, that's, It's not great, is it?
Yeah. He was towing a trailer at highway speeds while trying to overtake.
So doing research looking into this thing, turns out the D4D engine is bloody awful. Turns out it's an absolute pig of a motor known for just cracking pistons. There's Facebook groups out there dedicated to just being like, yep, I got one, and the piston's cracked. But all of theirs cracked like 120,000 kilometers, or at best 120,000 miles. This piggy's done 480,000. Now, I've been through all the service history, and there's strange gaps all through it, like 150,000 kilometers not accounted for. And so, yeah, we've got the original engine number in the service books, and so we gotta hopefully see it on the block, because if this is the original 4D4 engine, then it's amazing. It's like a Great Dane living to 18. It's like, they weren't meant to live that long. There's a piston down, and just assuming that it's a cracked piston. So even though we suspect that it's a cracked piston, we got to do a compression test to see how hard the pistons are squeezing. Normally you'd go in through the spark plug holes, but this is a D's nuts, and so it doesn't have them. It has glow plugs and strange weirdness like that. So we had to get a special comp tester to go in through the glow plugs. We've never done this.
A Zito.
Hey, don't badmouth the Zito. That thing's built dreams. Yeah, talking about a step. Look, not on the hoist. You gotta step up into this thing. Who's been touching the intercooler? That's weird. Like someone's fingers have been in here. Was it your kids, James?
Probably.
There's goo on the intercooler bits. Someone's been in here. Intercooler gone. Oh, what a goofy looking rocket cover. I love it. Or valve cover, excuse me, speaking old there. It's plastic garbage though, so I hate it. Turns out this is a rocket cover. There's a cover under this cover. Not wasting money or plastics at all. Cover coming off. That's a gross piece of plastic.
And then we've got...
Oh, whoa, look at these colors. Is that foam?
Yeah.
That's wild. And then it's like the loudest, rattliest thing I've ever driven. Like, wow, and that's with all this foam and everything.
Yep.
I can't wait to hear this thing with none of this crap. Stop hiding the mankiness of diesels. Bring out the mankiness. Wow, it'd be looking like a 70s Chrysler engine now. It's this weird smoothiness. Is this plastic still?
Yes.
Ah, freaking crap.
But I think I have to take the rock cover off.
Looking into how to comp test these motors, turns out it's miserable misery. Unplugging heaps. There's heaps of hoses and pipes and crap. And it turns out it's several hours to even get started. We know there's a bad piston. It's blowing death smoke. That was it's an advanced smoke. And so, yeah, I just wanted more data before we got in there. So let's just get in there. James is not enjoying his 4D4 experience. He just called it an S. Oh, what was, no,
It was a bag of a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're going to censor that in a way that people are going to understand.
James just letting loose. He's hating this. James doesn't actually think it's a piston, though.
No,
I said be an injector.
I said I don't know yet because
James says it's definitely not a piston. It can't be, he's saying.
You're not a piston.
That's verbatim. Whew, that oily diesel smell. It reminds me of Frank poos. It's like, yeah, that's poo, but it's different. It's got this unique smell to it. I like how narrow the cams are. My bro services this thing to a T.
Yeah, it's pretty clean.
Yeah, every 300 rotations of the engine, he'll change the oil.
Electrical tape.
All right.
Yeah, good. Teeth straight together.
Yeah, they just mesh the cams together.
Yeah. Spin in opposite directions. It doesn't matter what direction the cam spins.
No, it looks good too. Shame they're still garbage, these engines.
Yeah.
Oh, it was all for nothing, by the way. James just pulled an injector. What? Is metal on it?
It's got metal filings on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, no.
That's
piston.
Yeah.
That's the piston, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's got junk on it, but it's not metal.
Diesel dripping everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Problem with diesel is it doesn't evaporate. It's just a new air freshener here.
Maybe it just comes off the washers when they clamp it down? I don't know. It sounded like it was running on 3.
Oh, yeah.
but I've got little bits of metal on most of them. So maybe I'm just not familiar with a diesel, and those bits shave off the outside when you do that.
It's a KD motor. It's normal to have pieces of sparkles in it. Good news, it doesn't fit. So we can't see. Oh, barely. What if we turn all the lights off and this is the only screen that we've got?
It's already sealed against the bottom of the hole, so this is...
Yeah, so it's up on the wall. It's all the fluids are coming out, and this thing's feeling all 500,000 kilometers. I mean, rust, not a big deal. South Australia, my gosh, it's dry. You should see my hands. People do. And yeah, so there's no rust or anything, but all the componenty bits are just so tired. Oh, look how lumpy and bumpy this is. It's because all the suspension's cack. Look at that. It's like a low poly tire. It's got grooves in it, and it's all swept out on one side. The proper enthusiasts for these platforms and engines, so saying that you shouldn't do long distance driving for long periods at high speeds under load in hot weather. And that's what my brother uses this for. So I can't believe how long he got out of it. But he serviced it to a T, so it just bought him enough time. We still haven't seen the engine number yet. We don't know if this is the original engine, and I hope it isn't, because my brother's put about 200,000 Ks on it. That's about how long it takes for one of these to blow its piston.
black. It's bubbles. It's not metal sparkles.
No, whoa, what's that at the bottom?
There are a few little tiny bits of grit, but...
You did clean the bucket, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, that's only what came out of the... Oh, there's actually quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah, I'll get a rag and
That's...
have a better look, but... It's not piston. Nah, that's just silicon off something.
Ah.
Nah, that's not metal either.
Okay.
Oh, that one's metal.
Oh.
It's tiny, though. It's tiny.
Come off of something.
Yeah. There are some very, very tiny, not very many bits of metal, which...
There shouldn't be any, though.
I know, but it's an engine. Engines have got metal spinning around at 1 billion kilometers an hour, and it's...
To calm my brother's fears that we're not going to do a good job, we're using the finest tools. Look, that's actually wound up properly. Oh yeah, that was on there good.
It was. It's the inaccessible one as well.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when it's lefty-tighty, it's not all righty.
Yeah, alright. Well, it's all just stuck in there.
Oh, good.
Something's gonna need to be repaired once it's apart. Oh, yeah, kinda. It's not really damaged.
Oh, it's just a bad engine.
It's very hot.
Wow, look how shiny those are. They actually look like glass from this angle.
I haven't got them out yet, but so far, like, the cam surfaces are okay. Need a torque wrench on that at the end, it's gonna be fun. We might have to get a longer torque wrench for this.
Oh, great, they're not cheap. Another tool bites the dust. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Gosh, everything's made out of absolute crap. Seriously, if it's made within the last 10 years, it's junk. Properly accredited whatever brand, yeah, and it's not zeroing. So, dun 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 dun. Another one bites the dust. Like, they're just dying thick and fast.
Hardly even used it.
Great news, the engine crane is too short. Is my brother's big boy car's too big boy. Because, yeah, wanted to use the lift the head off, because it's a big reach over this, right? And yeah, our back's already hurt, and can't happen. Ugh, this is the big boy tax. Seriously, this is the big boy tax. All your non-big boy stuff is not big boy compliant. So something I'm looking forward to looking at is the combustion chamber, because on a petrol motor, you see it's like this divot in the head, because when the piston comes up to squeeze all the air and fuel, that's where it all collects. And so, different cars shape it, according to how they want it to be. Economy of power, wherever. Diesels are extremely high compression. The fuel is really, really hard to burn, and usually they're just flat. Nothing. It just valves on a flat thing. This is our pistons. Wow, look at this.
Oh, it's got a huge hole in it.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, correct. Piston. Dun 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 dun. Nice.
Yeah, amazing.
What a pile of junk. Nice motor.
Yeah.
Really nice motor. Do we turn it over a little and see how the ball's held up?
Yeah. Well, I'll clean this up and I'll have a look at these ones first.
Yeah. Well, no wonder why it blows so much smoke. It's just
Yeah.
burning holes straight into the oil case.
Yeah.
Ha! The pockets, bloody James found the marks and wears.
040.
Yep.
That's 40 thou oversize. So
40 thousandths of an inch oversize. In
they've
other
been done
words,
before.
this is its second lot of pistons. This isn't original. These are just crap motors. Yo, that means replacement pistons are junk.
Well, hopefully we can get some good
What
ones.
a terrible engine. Yeah, so like Toyotas are reliable as long as you get the boring, stodgy things. Anything exciting with their actual engines in it, you just run as hard as possible. Oh, is that a line cut in there because of the crack?
I don't know yet. Definitely maybe.
Oh,
It's a mark. I can't feel it though.
okay. That can be enough to cause issues.
It can,
Like
but
these things are very sensitive.
it can, but it might also hone out.
Yeah, and there's the combustion chamber. They're just flat. There's nothing. So much compression. Yeah, it's got the divots in the piston that make the combustion chamber, because you can do that.
Seriously, what a nugget of an engine. Oh my gosh, it's on its second lot of pistons and it's just let go again. And then like doing my research, there's like Toyota bulletins talking about this. There's a Facebook group. There's a fan club for people with cracked pistons, and look at it. It looks just like my brother's. It's textbook. 44 motor just cracking its piston. What a nugget. Oh gosh, so what? We're gonna chuck like its third set of pistons in this thing. Well, we gotta hope that the bores are okay so we can just slap some more 40 over thou pistons in. But I don't know. What would you folks do? Would you bother fixing this nugget? The used market and everything's completely effed. I think people are still paying like 14 grand for one of these Prados. So,